philosophically vegan? I don't understand what that question is. I mean, maybe it seems simple to everybody else. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I don't know a threshold deontologist that's into that is actually vegan. I just don't know them. I just don't know them. Maybe I'm wrong. Look, I fixed this problem we had.
So the morally relevant difference between
What's that?
humans and non-human animals is the fact that humans can create laws.
Yes.
Okay, so if we came across a human that was not capable of creating any
Listen,
laws, would it be morally justifiable to
Is it hard? Is it so hard to not abuse animals? I thought we already established that.
put them into gas chambers and then turn their body into food?
Uh-oh.
So the difference between an animal and a human is the neurocortex. It's a thin layer.
Oh, wait a second. We got a cortex thing going on here. We got a guy, like a brain chemist guy. We got a brain surgeon over here now. Look at the big brain on Brad. Look at this
around the
motherfucker
brain
coming up here,
that
Mr. Smarty
basically
Pants.
help us and create emotions, right?
So my hypothetical that I present to you to test your logic is
I know what it means, Riley, but then what the fuck? What threshold? That doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm a threshold deontology, which means I'm vegan up until a point. Well, what does that mean? That just means that you're not vegan. I'm vegan most of the time. Well, we already know that vegan isn't a thing that's most of the time. You're either for slavery or you're against slavery. There's no like 98% vegan. Then I guess Kim Kardashian is a vegan, right? Because she's 98% vegan. I'm 98% vegan. I've been really good this week. And now I'm hungry and I want to eat some chicken wings. That's threshold deontologist. She's a threshold deontologist. She cares about animals. She thinks animals are good. She doesn't want to kill them. But she's been good this week. And now she's hungry. She has reached her threshold. Way to go, Kim. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian, what a gem. She only kills animals when it's easy for her. Kim Kardashian. What a woman. She only hurts them when she's hungry. When she's been a good girl. Kim Kardashian, when she's been a good girl, and you know her, she travels the world, she goes to Paris and she eats a steak, and when she gets home, she eats a flake. I don't know. I never had a single lesson. Oh yeah, and her butt is fake. This chap was a real turd on a stick. This guy, all right. I'm supposed to watch this. Riley, veganism is not a set of rules. It's an ethical stance. That's the thing. You're either for it or not. You're a threshold deontologist. What do you mean you're a threshold deontologist? Okay, let's do it. What is your threshold to enslave an animal, Riley? What is your threshold? Why do you want to give yourself some stupid name anyway? This whole I'm a deontologist. I'm a threshold deontologist. I'm just a vegan. I don't kill animals. I don't hurt animals. I don't use animals in any way, shape, or form. Because why? Because they don't want to be used. That's it. Ding dong.
Is if there was a human that did not have that cortex and cannot create laws. Yes or no? I want yes or no as an answer.
There are no
Would
yes
you?
or no.
It doesn't matter if you can't.
I want yes or no as an answer. These guys are so funny. These guys always run. Name that trait.
Yes or no? Would you be
Name that trait.
capable?
Yes or no question. If we found a group of humans that lack the part of the brain you're talking about
And cannot create laws.
Would you be in favor of all of us for hamburgers?
Yes or no? Yes or
Oh my god, this whole yes or no thing. Answer the question. Answer the question. So let me ask you this. Does this qualify as outreach? Is this outreach? I don't know your threshold. I don't think I do. Your threshold is... What's the threshold to use an animal? What is your threshold to use an animal? When it's convenient? Gotta think. Yeah, Jigger. I made it work this morning because I actually thought of you. I was like, you know what, Jigger? But Jigger, you don't always do the name the trait. How come you only hang out with these dudes and do the name the trait? I'm curious, Jigger. Jigger Tizzer. Because when you do outreach, you don't always just like name that trait, but this seems like that's what it is. I want to see. I got to get to this. Hold on. Let's go.
no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
You're not the victim.
Yes or no? Or
What do you think about this, bro? what
Have you
happens
ever-
to the animals.
Have you ever seen that footage?
Okay, by STK. Interesting. Right in front of a steakhouse.
Well, I think it's
What happened? What happened?
Texas. They basically feed the cattle and they kill it and they stay in the beef.
These guys are like the quadruple amigos. They're like the cuatro amigos. It must be great hanging out with the boys. Hey boys, let's go out. What are we gonna do? We're gonna talk about some goddamn animals. We're gonna get some carnies and a conundrum. The carny conundrum. Yeah. He was persistent dodger though, very annoying. He was?
I know how
You
it
think
works.
that's okay? You think that's okay? To do that to innocent beings?
So, I have an interesting argument. So there was no cattle in the Americas. It came because the Spanish and the British came to America to feed people. So, pigs, they basically replicate very quickly. So when the Spanish came in the voyages, right, they were coming to America.
Oh,
They were
history
taking pigs
lesson.
and releasing
Gather
them
round,
wild
children.
in order
Here,
to feed
where
them.
pigs come
So
from.
it's a source of feeding people. Now, if you ask a very humane way to provide
Oh god, a more humane way. Okay, let's go.
food to people, I think there are. There is an opportunity for us as humans to develop processes to provide
To exploit
feed
animals in
people.
other ways?
So
See, here's the interesting. Harry's always like, "You exploit fucking animal." I'd be like, well, why do they deserve? Why do they deserve consideration like that? Why should we care about being humane to them? Why do you care? Why do you care if there's any welfare? Why do you care? Definitely not when it's convenient. When it's to save other animals or save people, you'll use one animal to save another animal. Okay, I don't know what that means either. Are you living in hypotheticals? It's for the animals. I don't have the knowledge to run NTT yet, and even though I do like the NTT technique, I have a different style. I like your style better, Jigger. Way more, actually. Dun dun dun! You're a welfarist. What do you mean you're a welfarist? What does that mean? How are you a welfarist?
I
Or
don't
to
think
equal
Do you believe that if you get a welfarist believes that if you get better welfare for the animals and you kill them in a nicer way, then that makes it okay to kill them. And maybe if you make it nicer, 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 that maybe welfare plus welfare will equal rights. Welfare plus welfare equals rights. Does anybody believe that? What does that mean?
plants, to non-sentient beings like plants, right?
so. I think plants. We are. Our body was created to.
Created by
to
what? Created, so you're religious.
I am not religious.
Why do you mean by created?
So because everybody's created.
Created by who?
Well, but let's assume the body came out of the blue. You need to feed the body, or otherwise.
Can I just comment? So if it was humans in this position, and you had the option to go vegan or to continue eating humans, what would you
Well,
do?
See, I don't know. I just think Harry always comes off as so angry, bro. And I get it. Like, it's okay, but, like, I don't know, man. If someone talked to me like that, I'd be like, yeah, you go fuck yourself. I'd start laughing. I'd start laughing if someone talked to me that way. Yeah, I would immediately start laughing, probably. Welfare plus welfare equals eternal slavery. Maybe. I mean, look, a welfarist often thinks that they're an abolitionist because they think that if they can make, for example, gas chambers illegal. Okay, well, how are we going to kill them? We're going to kill them real slowly with like real super nice gas, and they're going to get real. They're going to put little piggy mask on them. We're going to die super slow. Does that make it okay? No, but maybe it makes it more expensive. So then it costs more money to raise pigs, and then fewer of them, then they'll have to raise the prices of the pig flesh, and then people will buy less pig flesh, and everything will work out better for the pigs, right? The threshold for me is self-defense, and that includes saving other animals. Self-defense is not a threshold. Self-defense, because you wouldn't want to say that my threshold is self-defense to use an animal. What self-defense? How do you enslave an animal in self-defense? Yeah, he's always on debate bro mode. That's right. Threshold deontology. Your self-defense does not mean anything. Self-defense is not you can't really enslave someone in self-defense. I guess maybe if you no, there's no really way to enslave. I guess there's probably some some threshold deontologist who will tell you that there's this crazy hypothetical where they can conceive of a place where they can enslave an animal in order to save someone's life. That doesn't that's animal testing. Are you okay with animal testing? We can kill hundreds of millions of animals every year for the promise to save people's lives in labs, even though they don't really save anybody's lives. I think that increasing welfare requirements are a good way to extract cash from animal ag. That's the plan, right? That's the hope. Has it worked? Because we keep on increasing welfare. They either scoff at the laws because we keep on passing stricter and stricter laws. Has the price gone up? Have they? Have we had any headway? Hmm. Yeah. How can you enslave an animal in self defense? I don't know what that means.
So let's assume
No, that's two options. I just wanna like a yes or no answer. Like,
what
Pony.
would you see like a moral obligation to stop consuming humans and go vegan, or would you continue consuming humans if it was you were raised that way? Or whatever?
it depends. It depends.
Depends on what. So you think
Oh, prey animals to just suffer. So extemporaneous ideas. So you're saying that if I came across a hyena attacking an elephant, could I shoot the elephant in the head to put the elephant out of his misery? Could I scare off the hyena? That does not. Um, that doesn't go against veganism at all. Veganism is don't use animals, Riley. Don't use aminals.
it
It
would be
depends.
justified to holocaust humans for hamburgers?
What do you mean all of it?
Slaughter on a mass scale.
So you need to feed people,
Sure.
right? So it depends on the time. It depends on where we're living. I mean, if you live
Let's
in
say
a famine,
all things equal. All things
Jigger, I've been in situations like that where like one guy will be like, ah, and he'll like start talking over, and I'm always like, bro, you need to shut the fuck up. Like I won't do it when the guy leaves. I'm like, man, next time could you shut the fuck up because I want to be able to do this. I've been in so many situations, man, where I'm talking to someone and then someone else butts in, like another activist, and it's like, you can shut the fuck, you get the fuck out of here, unless someone really needs help. Because I have people who get really into like threshold deontology and that type of shit at a cube. I can play that game, so I'll butt in, and people usually thank me, but I will if someone else is talking to some doing outreach. I'm off. I'll listen, but I won't ever jump in. Mm-mm. Almost never. The exception when people are with kids, then I think it's good to have a backup person to have like, oh, the kids are going to be talking to this person. But no, I've been in that situation so many times where someone is like really amped up, like they took too much B12 that morning, and you're like, dude, you gotta lay off the B12 first of all. That B12 is fucking pumping you up. That's a good point, Sky. Industry ignores the rules. Consumers get false comfort, I guess. The industry ignores the rules. The consumers, they think everything's okay. They believe the stickers. They believe the hype. They believe like Swanson telling everyone they're going cage free by 2020, and then they never did. They never did it. Swanson said all of their birds would be cage free by 2020, and then just didn't do it. They made a promise and lied. And then we keep on passing laws to say that we're gonna get somewhere, and it doesn't really happen. Maybe it'll happen someday, but like here's the thing: some of us need to be calling for abolition because if we're not, then we'll just be sucking each other's off for eternity. Just like I think that's what isn't that what Turning Vegan East said? We'll be sucking each other off for eternity. Is that using an animal sky? This is why I'm saying I'm a threshold. That's not threshold deontology, Riley. Stop trying to name yourself. Look. Look, look. Let's say I'm against murdering humans. I am against murdering humans. I'm against human murder. Someone breaks in the house. I kill that person. Did I mean to kill that person? I don't know. I just wanted them to stop. I wanted them to stop, and they ended up dead. So now they're dead. Does that mean murder's okay? Does that mean they reached some threshold? No. It means that during an extemporaneous situation, I jumped out. I some shit happened. That's a totally different thing. That's a different idea. I had to put my hand over my mouth to stop being that a-hole who joins in. Yeah, I mean, it's good to it's we help each other, but like if you're the guy who's always talking, you should be aware of that, like, hey, Jigger needs to talk, you know what I'm saying? And no, what's the trait?
Because you're in this society
It's
right now,
always going to
all
escalate.
the animals that are currently eating were switched to humans. Would you see a moral obligation to stop
So it
consuming
doesn't
humans?
mean anything like that.
So you would continue eating humans?
So in beef, I see beef, right? Your point is
No, but you would pay
beef.
for human murder
So
personally?
okay. So
That's the question.
so the question is whether
That's the question.
beef or
Cows.
come from humans or
Cows,
cows
not
or
beef.
pigs or whatever.
No, that's not the question. The
Or
question
humans.
is,
So the way I see it,
it's a hypothetical question. If you were in a situation,
Fuck these hypotheticals. I hate these things so much. It doesn't work. How come every single time he has every single time he does this, is this even outreach or just arguing? It's just arguing. I don't think you get anywhere like that. I mean, good. I mean, shit. What do I know? But I just don't think you get anywhere. Do you get to talk at all, Jigger? If you like my style, suggest my convo with the woman who wouldn't hurt birds. I think it's on there. I like your style way better. I don't like this like. No, that's the question. It's a hypothetical. Well, fuck your hypothetical. I'm not answering your stupid hypothetical. Fuck your hypothetical debate, bro. I don't give a shit.
where you had two choices, say you were eating humans already.
Oh my god. See, like, I don't need this.
I think it's okay. I don't